ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the Boilermaker today in a new video. This is an up-and-coming premium tank which I've been slightly interested in because I haven't got myself a proper Sherman tank that I play on a regular basis. I thought this would be a good way to start off the role itself. So I went off and did a bit of research into the actual Boilermaker and what's coming up. So within it, the actual pack itself there is a special skill called Last Stand, boosts your efficiency if you got less than 10% HP, and you get a couple of loot drops as well. Going through, and you get your normal ace tanks as well, and the ace operations. You will see Snakebite and the Craftspanzer in there. That will be because they come as part of a pack within the store bundles themselves. From the 1st November to the 1st of December, you can get the Boilermaker with a garage slot, 100% trained crew, medium tank gun rammer, vertical stabilizer, enhanced gun lane drive, the Last Stand skill, time to recruit XP, and the ace operations that you saw above. And you also get those with the Cromwell and the Revenant, a few different pieces of equipment, but not as much as before because it is a brand new premium, 30 days premium time, 24% saving, 20 grand silver. But you can also get the tank on its own, very much the same as before, 9,300. This is where it starts getting a bit tricky because the price of the actual premium tank does come down again later on in the month itself. So between the 11th and the 1st of December, it's only 6,000 gold, so you don't get as much with it, but you still get the tank itself. I would still be tempted to go by the first one, the final one being the 4,170 gold option between the 18th of November and the 1st of December. I would look at it myself and actually getting it. So I'd look into how the tank plays and what it looks like. 3,750, I think it may be available later on after the 1st of December. The tank itself, you can see, pretty much box standard, very similar to the other Shermans in there. So you won't see too much of a difference. One of the things you are looking at is the armament and the gun. The engine power, very similar to what you've got in the E8, the Easy 8. The speed limit's slightly reduced though, which is a bit of a shame and kind of annoying in some parts, but it will make it up. So whilst it has the same engine power itself, its reverse, the speed limit, is a bit less and does have a different gun. The traverse speed itself being 1439 for your turret traverse. Again, very similar to the Easy 8, but there are other things with the tank itself which actually sort of counteract that, so to speak. So you can see the differences between the two, and they actually kind of make a difference. The hull armor is a sort of another one which I didn't particularly like too much because I like having armor on tanks, but it is medium, so if you can play it well, you can sort of put that to good use. The easier to use is the next premium available that we all actually will generally have. There are the ones that I'll put it against that aren't premium. The armament is the questionable part. So it's a 76mm, carries 77, damage of 113 to 188, with a pen of 128 to 214. The rate of fire being 12.77. Now the option that I have on the Fury is one only, 115 damage, 128 pen standard, 177. So there doesn't seem to be too much different between those two. But the Sherman Firefly has the 17 pounder, Mark 7. 171 pen on standard ammo with 239 on premium and 150 HP damage on average hit with 12.77 rate of fire, to 0.38 and 2.1 on the aim time. And you can see pretty much the stats on the Sherman Firefly are bang on the same as the Boilermaker. So you can sort of see the differences between the two themselves and the M8 to E8 overall. One thing I would say is that if you are going to look at the differences between the two, look at the Firefly against the Boilermaker because they are pretty much the same tank itself, as you can see. Just the Easy 8, like I said, was used as another premium option that a lot of people have and will have played, so they'll have a good understanding of how it is. Going on to the B range itself, 370 is pretty much the box standard across the board, apart from the Firefly, which does have around about 330. Itself, you're probably going to put Coates Optics on it, if anything, and it does play up to tier 8. Now, because of the actual armament that's on the gun itself, your actual penetration and likely values have been 178 standard with 150 and a rate of fire 12.77. The actual aim time, the actual dispersion it gets 0.38, might actually make up for the fact it's not particularly fast compared to Easy 8 and also doesn't really have the armor that can maybe bounce a few shells. I mean, whether you'll find that the millimeters and differences is that much compared to what you're going to fight against, say like your tier 6s and your tier 7s and your tier 8s, you might find facing a Tiger 2 a bit questionable. Facing the Japanese heavies, well, that would make for one hell of an interesting battle, and I would be intrigued to see it myself. The Fury, if you do have one, this is an example of how it would play. Would I get one? I really want to try one, and I don't really want to wait that long. But the 9,000 gold option, whilst it provides me with the 7 days premium time, I know it says 10% saving, it is probably the likely one that I'll go for. I'm not too interested in the Craft Panther. I'm not too interested in the Snakebite either. This is a completely new premium tank. It's like getting a new tank from the tree itself, and I like to go bug around and see how it goes. Like, if you did like the video though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be putting up different videos. Like I say, this is the next video in a long line of ones that I'll be bringing out. Hopefully it does give you some indication whether it'll be a useful purchase for you. I would like to say, any kind of premium tank that comes out or is looking to come out and you have the option to compare it against other ones, do so. I wasn't too interested in the tank because of the armor. I wasn't too interested because of the lack of actual speed on the tank with it being a medium, but I do believe that whilst it can see tier 8 tanks, the gun on it, if it is likely to be the exact same in terms of values of the Sherman Firefly, which I 100% believe it will be, I would say definitely go for it and have a look and play it. If you would like to see how it plays, I will look to try and get one when it comes out on November the 1st, and I'll pop up a video and let you have a look at it and see what you think. But like I say, if you do like the video, don't forget to comment and subscribe and share it round. Show the masses.